How do I go back? He said, Ian, if you return, you must see things in a new light, from a heavenly perspective, from eyes of love, eyes of forgiveness, not a temporary earthly way. You must see from my perspective. And I realized as I'd given my heart to him, he was wanting to give his heart to me, because if you have the eyes of your heart opened, you'll get a heart for what he has. Who are they? He said, Ian, I want you to go back and tell them what you've seen. Most will not come into a church any longer to hear my name. I said, well, that's true. I've never found you in church. I mean, I wouldn't be seen in there. It's interesting, when you go fishing, you don't fish in a pond that's fish have already been caught. You fish where the fish are. And I realized, God, these people out there were just like me. We'd never been in a church. We'd never come back near it. And I said, but I don't love them. I don't know who they are. I'll go back for her. He said, Ian, I love them. I desire all of them to come to know me. So God's had to do a work in my heart, because I truly didn't like people. I was not a people person. And what does God say? Go out and catch people. Man, fishermen of men. I'm thinking, you're really desperate to get a guy like me, because I didn't even like them. But God can change it, that you can love the unlovable. You can love people you've never met, because God so changed your heart. You just have a desire to see all people come to know him. I feel the love of God. It's just so inside me that I can't help but share about the reality of heaven and hell. Open your eye and see, and in a second, I was back in my body on a morgue in the hospital with a doctor with a scalpel pricking my foot like a dead piece of meat. Doctors dropping my foot, telling me I've been dead for 15 to 20 minutes, and God saying, I just gave your life back. Wow. Everything's happening. Please heal me or take me back to heaven. As I lay there, the power goes through me. Within 3 or 4 hours, I'm completely healed. What's happened? He said, you're a reborn Christian. I said, well, what do I do now? He said, read a Bible. And I get home, and I don't have a Bible. And the Lord says, your dad's got one. And within 6 weeks, I read an entire Bible. He said, Ian, what's happened? I said, Mum, I saw you in the ambulance. She bursts into tears and tells me how she was praying at that precise moment. And I went, wow, wow.